Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about if that new Kondogbia card is worth it. I know I just said his name wrong. But we're also going to be doing a market watch. We're going to be talking about what's going to come after FUT birthday. And just kind of how the market should react for the remainder of the week. Kind of a market watch video. But of course, we're going to start off with the SBC today. It just dropped a few minutes ago. And we have Kondogbia from his center mid card from last year, I think it was, or whatever it is. He looks like a decent card, 83 with an inform and then an 85 rated team. Really easy, pretty cheap, and the card actually looks pretty good, man. If we take a look at him, he's got 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He's 6'2", he's got high medium work rates, left-footed too. He actually looks like a really decent card. Looking at the stats, 80-80 for the pace. Shooting wise, he's very good. That shot power is huge, man. And long shots too is very good. So really interesting stats. I love the passing on this card too, and the vision. Really nice. Curve doesn't really matter in my opinion for this card. Dribbling wise, he's very good too. Good agility and balance. High reactions. High composure and high dribbling and ball control too. Defensively, he looks really good. I mean, this card looks insane to use in game. Physical, he's amazing too. 99 strength. He looks like an absolute beast of a card. No traits that would really apply for you guys. But I really like this card. I think he's 100% worth it. Really good card indeed. As far as the market goes, obviously, you're not going to see too much of a reaction to this card. We have gotten a fair few center mids so far. We have, even just in the past, couple days, we've had Payet, we've had Renato Sanchez, Kondogbia. So we've had a lot of center mids coming in. I don't think you're going to see a huge completion rate on him, despite him being really good. I think it's a really great card. But, with that being said, we just have so many options right now. I don't see a huge market impact. Of course, 83 informs will kind of stay boosted up. Last night in the Team of the Week video, we did talk about kind of the investments, and we took a look at some of the fodder cards. We're going to do the same in a minute here. But we've noticed that, a lot of those informs have started to come down. And again, I think, you're going to see the 83s kind of flatten out today, just because, that SBC will keep them up a little bit. Now, of course, switching up to over here, I'm sure the card, we'll take a look here for the first, 7 minutes or whatever it is. I don't even know if you can see the likes early on, but, a decent amount of likes, it is what it is, I guess. But, decent cards so far, and we're going to kind of transition over to the market section now of the video. There's not too much more to talk about that SBC, but fodder has come down a decent amount. Those gold rares are down pretty low, man. 700 coins now for all the 81s. 82s are still sitting at about a K. Looking at some of the higher rated ones, 86s are now down a good majority under 30K, which I think is pretty nice. Pretty good pickup again. If we start getting, icon player picks and stuff like that, which we're going to get into, you're going to see a lot of these cards go up, and I really do like the idea of picking up some of these cards. Maybe at rewards this week. We're going to have to wait and see, and until we can see what we're going to get this weekend. I can't get the words out. We don't know what's coming next, and that brings me to my next kind of point, is what is the next promo? As you guys know, FUT birthday ends on Friday. We don't really know what's next. It's a little too early for Team of the Season to drop. Usually Team of the Season is the last week of April, if not the first week of May. This year, I'm not too sure. We're going to have to wait and see. Obviously, EA planned it out with what they're going to drop in the summer, because obviously we're going to have Euros this year. So I'd imagine we're going to get a nice little Euro kind of road to the final cards or something like that. And then, of course, Summer Heat too. So it's going to be interesting to see how EA is going to map it out. Of course, with Team of the Season, they want to transition it smoothly. And we also have Team of the Season, we have the season ending in May this year. Last year, it went on into the summer. So again, we're going to have to wait and see what happens for that. But my best guess, again, is going to end up being the end of April, beginning of May, which means we likely have a 3-week gap in between, 2-week gap. So what I think we're going to end up seeing is likely another promo. Whether or not we get it this next weekend, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we'll probably get a loading screen or some kind of hint from leakers coming, this next week or so. But really no word yet on it. which is okay. But no promo obviously is big for some of these fodder cards, because no promo means no supply. And when we didn't have any promos or anything, that's when we started seeing icon content drop. So we could be seeing that, and this would obviously push fodder up in price, and those informs and stuff like that. So that's why I would kind of keep my eye out for that. You know, you never know what's gonna drop. But again, I mentioned in the Team of the Week video all these investments for informs and stuff like that. So go check that video out. Now, the meta market, you know, I've been getting some questions about the best time to buy meta cards, the best time to buy FUT birthday cards. Now, for FUT birthday cards, I do think we're going to get another party bag at some point this week. So if that's the case, I would probably just wait until next week or maybe next weekend to buy FUT birthdays for your team permanently. I think there's just, you know, I do think these cards are going to go down a little bit more when we do end up getting a party bag, which I think is going to end up dropping, you know, Wednesday or Thursday. Probably closer to Thursday, because we're likely going to get UCL content for Tuesday and Wednesday, of course. And make sure you guys are subscribed later tonight, or probably the late night upload tonight is going to be Road to the Final content, so don't miss out on that, of course. But like I said, you know, these cards have come down a decent amount from when they first were. You know, Emre Can down over 100k. I think, you know, he's going to end up falling to about that 250, 200k range when we do get a party bag dropping later this week. So that's why I'm saying just stay patient. I still think there's more room for a lot of these cards to fall. And of course, you still have rewards supply to come in. If we aren't getting a promo, you're going to see a lot of last minute packs being opened, of course, for that, you know, Thursday end of the promo period. So look out for that too, guys. Now, as far as the metas go, I haven't looked at the golds in a while. I'd imagine the golds continue to decline like we said they were going to. And judging by Cristiano, yes, it kind of has. He actually was a little bit flatter, but, you know, he's still kind of slowly declining. Again, that's going to continue. Like I said, team of the season, you'll likely see it flatten out, as these guys will be out of packs for a little bit, kind of saving them from supply, of course. But, you know, these meta golds are going to continue to drop down. Looking at the icon market, like we always do, the big icons are fine. The lower tier icons are going to continue to drop down as they just become more and more irrelevant. I don't know. It's just what happens, guys. These cards are just so useless now that these lower tier icons, you see people putting them into, you know, all these SBCs and stuff because there's just no use for them untradeable. EA, again, taking a big L on those icon SBCs, those player ones. We need some use for these lower tier icons, man. If you guys if they kept the you know, requirements to upgrade icons and stuff like that, you know, you can use an icon in an SBC or whatever. You know, that would make it would make these icons more useful. It'd make them more pack worthy. But now we're getting to the point where, you know, packing an icon in a 125k pack is not even worth the pack anymore. Almost, you know, Deco's 125k. That's just, it's not really good. And you know, hopefully they can do something to push these prices up, because, you know, you know, packing an icon should be worth something, and now, you know, when you pack an icon, it could actually be awful. So, well, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But that is going to wrap up this video, guys. Again, not really a long one, but there's not too much more to talk about. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts on that new SBC card. You know, thoughts on what could be the next promo and stuff like that. And I mean, that's gonna wrap it up. So if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Till next time, peace.